Good morning, everyone, and welcome you all to our seminar entitled Mental Health and Stress Management for High School Students. I am Sir J. P. Magdaraog, the head of the guidance services of Notre of Tacurong College. We welcome you now for our session about mental health and stress management. Your guidance in charge, Ma'am Eliza Benefleur, invited me to talk about it. It is very timely and relevant to discuss to you on how are we going to be mentally healthy and how to manage our stress management wisely in times of crisis like COVID-19 pandemic. As we all know that we need to be physically healthy, but we forgot to give attention to our mental health. That's why later on, as we go along to our discussion, I will discuss some tips on how to be mentally healthy and some tips also on how are we going to manage our own stressors so that we will be lessening our stress so that we can cope with the demands of life that we are facing right now. Just bear with me, students, and listen carefully because this is very helpful to you, especially in taking care of yourself and of your mental health and also managing your own stressors. First, let us define first of what is mental health. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Here we have three important words in the definition of mental health. First is emotional. When we say emotional, it pertains to your emotions. Emotions means your feelings towards a certain situation, how you deal with it or how you show your emotions in facing this particular situation. For example, we are now facing this crisis of what we call pandemic. Ano ba yung emotions na pinapakita ninyo during this period or at this moment? The normal reaction will be, ano ba yung emotion natin? Okay? Maybe some of us or some of you are anxious or having this fear na pwede tayong mahawaan. Ano ba yung emotion na pinapakita natin? Of course, takot tayo. So, are we sad or are we happy? Sometimes we are very sad because we cannot do our planned na activities because of the restrictions to move out. Ano ba yung mga emotions na pinapakita natin? Sometimes we get angry. Sometimes we are fearful, anxious. So, kung ganun yung iyong nararamdaman or emotions or feelings na pinapakita mo, well, that is normal because we have this crisis na kinakaharap. Yun yung sabihin ng emotional. How about yung psychological? Pag sinasabi nating psychological, it has something to do with our mind or our thinking. How we think right now. Paano ba tayo mag-isip? Are we thinking right or hindi na ba? Let us check ourselves. Can we still function well? Nakakapag-isip pa ba tayo? Are we still able to perform our task mentally? Nakakasubmit pa ba tayo on time of our requirements? Balance pa ba yung ating awareness sa ating paligid? Um, Time, places, are we still aware of it? Kapag oo, sabihin nyo are mentally healthy, psychologically healthy. It's something to do with your mind or your thinking. How about social well-being? Pag sinabi natin social well-being, it talks about how you interact with other people. Our interpersonal with our friends, our special someone, or our loved ones. Sabihin, okay pa ba? So despite of pandemic, are we still connected with our friends? Though we are not allowed to have this face-to-face contact with them, but because of this new platform like Zoom, Google Meet, or through Facebook via Messenger, are we able to contact them or to reconnect them with our friends even though they are far away from us? So, yun. So, sabihin, okay pa yung ating relationship with other people on how we deal with them, on how we deal with this crisis. So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng mental health. It includes our emotional, how we react in a certain situation, yung ating emotions or feelings, nababalance ba natin during this time of crisis? Next, psychological, our mind. Can we think well on how are we going to manage these stressors or the situations around us? And also our social well-being. Are we able to connect to our loved ones, to our parents, or to our friends, despite of the no face-to-face interactions? So, yun. So, pag okay, ibig sabihin you are mentally healthy. Pero pag if you are affected emotionally, so, laging ka ng takot, okay, yung emotions mo are already affected, your decision making. Lagi ka ng takot instead of kahit lumabas ka lang sa bahay mo, ayaw mo na. So, sabihin, there's something bothering you towards your emotion. How about psychological? So, kung hindi ka naman pa isa po nakapag-isip kasi nga sobrang takot mo, you're affected by your emotion, yung decision making mo psychologically is affected. So, sabihin, medyo meron ka ng, ano, ng mental health issues. How about social well-being? For example, kung dati pala kaibigan ka, you enjoy to be with your friends or with your family, but suddenly there are certain changes in your behavior, like tahimik ka na, hindi ka na nakikipag-usap kay mama mo or kay papa mo. So, ayaw mo na ganito, ayaw mo na lumabas. So, it affects your social well-being on how you deal with others. So, yun yung kabaliktaran, yun yung pagkakaroon ng mental illness. Pero, remember students that because of this pandemic or this COVID-19, our emotions right now are all valid. Sa emotion natin, pwede tayong matakot because nakakatakot talaga ang COVID and that's normal reactions. Kasi kapag masaya ka na mayroong pandemic, so nag-deviate ka sa standard na dapat, hindi na siya standard, kumbaga nag-deviate ka sa emotions um, na normal na dapat i-react ng isang tao. Kasi kapag mayroong danger, so first and foremost yung ating emotions, takot tayo or sad tayo sa situation. Pero kapag hindi ka sad, you are happy. Ibig sabihin, hindi nag-appropriate or akma yung emotion mo sa situation na ating ini-experience ngayon. So kapag psychological naman, di ba, you are able to manage your problems, you can think solutions. Pero pag psychologically you are affected, you are not mentally healthy. So naapektuhan yung decision making mo. You cannot think well. So, hindi na normal yung functioning mo. So, hindi mo na alam yung anong oras na, ano ng time. So, marami ka nang nakikita na hindi nakikita ng ibang tao. So, psychologically and mentally. So, nag-iiba na marami ka nang narinig, kakaroon din ng hallucinations, probably. Sabihin, affected yung psychological mo. Pero remember again, students, that at this time of pandemic, it is normal to experience uncertainties because of the uncertain situation or because of the abnormality in our situation. And about sa social well-being, so because yung ating actions or yung ating paggalaw is limited because of the new movement, then bawal lumabas yung mga 21 below. So, sometimes, yung mga extrovert natin na mga estudyante or tayo mismo na students, hindi tayo sanay. And kumbaga medyo nalulungkot tayo and that's normal because of this abnormal situation. So we have new platform to make friends, social media. But remember, in social media, be careful sa mga ina-add natin or ina-accept natin kasi social media is a big um, way of having new friends. Pero let's be responsible of using our own social media account. It is good as long as meron siyang nakakatulong sa inyo. For example, through sa education ninyo. So, kailangan natin gumamit ng social media because dito natin pwede natin i-submit yung mga quizzes or assignment. Pero kung hindi siya more on nakakatulong sa inyong education, so sometimes we need to filter and sometimes budgeting our time in using our social media. So we need to prioritize first our education before um, our life on social media. So be responsible in using your social media accounts and be careful or be careful kung sino yung ina-add ninyo or ina-accept ninyo sa Facebook. So, yeah. So here I will share to you the ways to maintain positive mental health. Before we discuss this, so sa picture pala, nakalimutan ko i-discuss, that is si Mika de la Cruz, yung kung kailan yung artista na si Angelica de la Cruz, yan yung kapatid niya. So, she's having her online classes. So, um, as you can see on the picture, um, it seems that she managed her time and she's enjoying her online class. So she's now a first year college student taking EV psychology. So sana ganyan lahat, okay? So I'm not saying na kailangan kayo maging artista para maging masaya. Baga, do not forget to enjoy things while learning. So, nilagay ko lang yung picture dyan para makita ninyo na still, despite of the pandemic, we can still do our task or do our role as a student kahit di tayo mag face-to-face because we have now the new platform, the virtual, let's say virtual classes. So we need to have to continue things because that needs to do while having this pandemic to continue our life and our educations for a better future of ourselves. So balik tayo on ways to maintain positive mental health. So here, matutunan ninyo yung mga ways or steps in maintaining positive mental health. Paano ba magkaroon ng magandang um, kaisipan or magandang kalusugan na kaisipan? So first is talking about your feelings can help you stay in good mental health and deal with times when you feel troubled. So first ways on how to take care of our mental health or on how to be mentally healthy is through talking. So talking your feelings can help you calm and feel relaxed. So you can talk to your parents or to your trusted friends and just talk your things that you wanted to share, um, mga simple things, achievements. So it doesn't mean that if you want to talk, kailangan problema. Possible, pero simple talk like your achievements in school or updating your parents that, okay ma, um, ang dami kong tutunan ngayon sa lesson ni teacher. or medyo hindi ko siya maintindihan, pero I'm still learning about it kasi I'm still adjusting pa naman. So, talking about your inner feelings towards your parents or to your trusted friends can make you feel good about yourself and it can boost your self-esteem. Bakit? Paano? Kasi nare-release mo yung tension na iyong nararamdaman for that moment or at that moment. Kasi if you keeping that to yourself, hindi ka makashare, so nandoon yung bigat. Okay? Kung hindi naman bigat, for example, yung happiness, kumbaga, mas maganda na i-share mo yung pagiging happiness mo sa iba so that it can transpire to other people. Okay? Next, keep active. So, sabi ko kanina, we need also, aside from physically healthy, we need also to be mentally healthy. Kasi nga sabi nga nila, di ba, we need to be physically fit. So, nakakaligtaan natin yung mental health natin. So, yun nga ang sabi nila, mental health is important as to physical health. So, these both um, aspects of our life, physical and mental health, work hand in hand to combat our stressors in life. So there's a study that keeping ourselves active help us to cope with stress. Kasi sabi ng study na kapag tayo is active or nag-exercise, um, yung ating body or yung ating mind is nagre-release ng um, hormone and that is what we call endorphins. So ito yung mga happy hormones na lumalabas or nagre-release ng ating brain kapag tayo is nagiging active. So kapag na-release itong endorphins, ano ang ginagawa niya sa ating katawan? So it helps us to more relax and able to feel less pain. So, nawawala yung mga pain natin. Then, nag-release din siya ng happy hormone like serotonin and dopamine. So, kapag madami tayong happy hormone sa katawan, so yung nababawasan yung pagiging malungkotin natin, mas nagiging masaya tayo. Kasi kapag nag-exercise tayo, mas gumagaan yung ating pananaw sa life. And nag-i-improve yung ating body physics. So, nag-iiba din yung ating figure. So, kapag nag-iiba yung ating figure, nagkakaroon tayo ng self-confidence. Nag-boost yung ating self-esteem and self-confidence. Here, keeping active or keep active doesn't mean you need to exercise. You can do also your household chores, tulungan natin yung ating parents sa gawaing bahay, anything na pwede kang gumalaw. So kung ayaw mo mag-exercise or mag-zumba or mag-bike, pwede kang mag-gardening, um, tulungan si nanay sa pagluto or pagwalis ng backyard ninyo. So as simple as that, moving around into your house, also keeping you active. So pwede na doon mag-release yung mga hormone natin like endorphins. So after that, nagkakaroon ka pa ng output kung let's say through keeping yourself active like exercising, kung mataba ka before, then kapag ginawa mo yan siya always, so let's say always or let's say during pa ng quarantine until now, so you will see improvement for yourself. So you will have a positive outlook in life. Okay, next, number three, ways on how to be mentally healthy is to eat well. So eat healthy foods. So there is a study na connection of how we eat and how we feel. So yung pang sabi na um, kapag tayo is kumakain ng masustansyang mga pagkain, it helps us to be healthy. So kapag tayo ay kumain ng mga masustansyang pagkain, it supply nutrients to our brain and also to our body. That will keep us healthy and able to do our tasks well. So, kumain tayo ng mga gulay, masusustansyang pagkain, so less fats, more on um, protein and a little bit of carbohydrates. So, kailangan ng balanced diet para maging healthy tayo and to have a physically and mentally healthy. Next, number four, tips on how to be mentally healthy. Number four is keep in touch with your friends and family. Number one, hindi naman siya number one, pero partly um, important yung communication natin with our loved ones or with our friends despite of this pandemic. Yun nga ang sabi ko kanina. So, keeping in touch or having these connections with your friends at this time of crisis will help you to cope up with the situation. Especially nung quarantine, di ba? We are all in our houses, so no movement. So everyone is may restrictions sa movement. So wala tayong ginagawa. So there's no means of um, making ourselves busy. So, yun, lagi lang tayo nakaano sa social media account natin. So, baga it's a chance for us to communicate with our parents. So, remember ninyo, during our own normal 8 hours of our time, di ba meron tayong 24 hours, pero yung 8 hours na dyan is ginugugol natin or ginugugol natin or let's say inaano natin siya um, ginugugol natin sa ating paaralan. Kumbaga yan. So, mostly ng 8 hours, so nandoon tayo sa school with our classmates. Pero this time, with our pandemic, marami na tayong time para sa ating parents to make reconnection with them. So, meron tayong time to have family bonding, kahit nasa bahay lang. So, simple family bonding will help us cope with this situation. Kasi nga ngayon, ang importante na is yung family and also our friends to help us cope with this situation. So, marami na tayong time to spend with our loved ones, with our mama and papa, to our siblings. So, marami na tayong time to talk with them. So, yun nga sabi ko kayo na yung number one tips, talking will help you release the tensions that you are feeling right now. It will make you good if you share your feelings to your trusted friends and to also to your family. Kay mama o kay papa or sa kapatid ninyo. In number five, ask for help. So, um, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. So, kung ikaw ay napapagod, you feel stressed about your online classes or modular, so ask for help. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin ng ask for help dito? So, you can chat your teacher kapag hindi naiintindihan yung lesson. Kasi, ang nangyayari kasi niyan is parang self-learning. Kasi sometimes, kapag modular is, yun, binabasa mo. Pero kung hindi mo maintindihan, you can chat or text your teachers to follow up. Okay? So, do not assume. Kasi through asking, madami tayong nalalaman. So, it's okay to ask for help because always remember that help is always available. So, kung hindi ka naman stress towards your class, if through emotional or psychological or interpersonal problems, you can chat Ma'am Alexa, your guidance in charge, um, to have a small talk regarding about your concern. Kasi nga, balik tayo sa number one tips, talking can help you relax and it can help you release your tensions. And number six, ways on how to be mentally healthy is to take a break. So it's okay to take a break if you feel stressed or if you feel tired, because taking a break will help you recharge of what na-use mo na energy throughout the day. So let's say for example, kung sa old normal, we have 8 hours a day in the classroom, pero ngayon, ang advisable is 2 hours, okay? Sa online classes is yun yung pinaka minimum or maximum time. Kasi napapagod din yung ating mata sa pagbabasa or yung radiation sa exposure. So kapag hindi na talaga kaya, so you have to take a break, okay, to recharge yourself and to regain energy. So kapag okay na, so yon, balik na tayo sa ating task. Next, number 7, do something that you are good at. So, for example, aside from you are academically inclined, if you are good in academics or other things in school, it's also time for you to develop new things. Like, for example, in the pictures. So, kung magaling ka magtanim, so you can do gardening aside from your doing your assignments or your tasks sa class ninyo. So if you have more time, let's say if you have extra time aside from your schooling, you can also have that gardening on weekend or during your relaxation time. You can do some sketching or painting, or kung wala ka naman, let's say for example, talent to do that, siguro it's about time to explore the other side of yourself. Ano ba yung pwede kong gawin aside from doing my assignments or homework or my classes? You can also think, for say, biking, yan, nag-zumba ka, gusto mong pumayat. So, do something that you are good at. Or kung hindi naman is, develop some skills na hindi mo pa nagagawa before. And probably, it could be your something na pwede mo nang gawin araw-araw. It can be your hobby or special skills. So, kailangan lang natin explore and give time to ourselves to do that in order for us to develop our hidden skills and talent. Next, number 8, accept who you are is also an important part of maintaining our uh, a positive mental health is to accept who you are or accepting yourself. Dito, kasama ito yung mga negative aspects of ourselves. You need to accept and embrace it. Remember that nobody's perfect. So everyone commit mistakes, but by committing mistake, always remember that we need to learn from it. Then embracing our flaws also give us time to improve ourselves, and by accepting ourselves help us embrace ourselves also. If we are able to accept ourselves positively, we can also accept other people in our lives. Kasi always remember that um, turn your weaknesses into your strength by accepting yourself. Because you cannot move on to the next stage of your life if you will not accept yourself first. Kasi you cannot open yourself to other people kapag hindi mo pa ina-accept ng tama or ng mabuti yung sarili mo. Yung mga um, yung mga negative things about yourself, Then if you have these negative things, learn it, learn new ways on how turn this negative into positive. Let's say for example, kapag tamad ka, so accept it na tamad ka. Pero you need to improve yourself. So kung ngayon tatamad-tamad ka, so you really need to think of ways kung paano mo ma-improve yung self mo. So hindi naman agad-agad na sabihin na accept is agad-agad disipag ka. So there is a process on it. So let's say for example, kung dati tamad kang maglinis ng kwarto mo, so umpisahan mo pa isa-isa. Or kung mahirap para sa'yo, um, yun, yung ano mo, yung pag gumising ka, yung higaan mo, ligpitin mo. So kung dati ay di nililigpit, so ngayon nililigpit mo na. So kita niyo yung unti-untiin natin yung process sa pag-accept ng ating sarili. Para at the end, yung mga weaknesses natin is maging strength na natin. Next, care for others. So, caring for others is also caring for myself or to yourself. So, kapag may nangailangan ng tulong natin, so tulungan natin sila. So, let's say our parents, tulungan natin yung parents natin sa ating mga gawaing bahay. So, that can also improve our mental health. Yung ating mga kapatid, for example, um, let us talk to them or mag-bonding kayo, yan, have time for them. Because if we care for others, develop yung compassion natin, yung compassion natin towards other people. And it also improve our relationship with them. Next, so we're done about the um, ways on how to be positive ways in having a mental health, on how to be mentally healthy. And now, we will have 5 simple student stress relief tips. So, paano ba natin i-manage yung stress natin? So, remember that ang stress is neutral. So, nandyan na yan siya. So, wala na tayong magagawa. Pero, the good thing is, meron tayong magawa kung paano natin i-manage si stress. Kasi si stress nandyan na, pero yung kagandahan lang is, meron tayong mga ways kung paano i-deal si stress. So, yung na-learn ko nga sa seminar namin before with our great speaker said that yung stress is 10% lang ng 100% ng life natin. So, there are still remaining 90%. So, ano yung 90%? Yung 90%, yun yung kung paano natin i-deal, okay? O kung paano natin um, i-manage si stress kasi nga 10% lang siya. So, malaking impact si 90%. That's why hindi kayo magtataka or magtataka ba kayo bakit some of your classmates are not stressed pero bakit ikaw mag-react ka sa certain situation is super pero siya light lang because we are different from each other. Maybe that your classmates are able to manage her or his stress well. Pero since ikaw medyo hindi mo pa alam kung paano i-manage, that's why ganun yung reason kung bakit mas nasa-stress ka kaysa sa kanya. Pero don't you worry, hopefully that these tips will help you to manage your stress and some of your stressors. By the way, kasama nating stressors, ito yung mga triggering factor that make us stress. So first, tips on how to relieve our stress is number one, spend time to those you love. So more family time. So remember, in order to be happy, is spend time to those you love. Okay? So spend time with your family. Have a bonding with them. Yun nga sabi ko kanina na Kung before we have 8 hours a day na ginugugol natin sa ating school, but now we have 24 hours with them. So it is now our chance to show our love to them, to show our um, gratefulness to them, and help them in your house, in the household chores. Spending time to those you love can help you relax, or it can lessen your tense or your stress at the moment. Next is number one, take care or taking care of yourself. So self-care is number one important to protect ourselves on how are we going to deal with stress is take care of yourself or self-care. Bakit kailangan natin ng self-care? Kasi kailangan natin maging, for example, if you have your self-care, binibigyan mo ng importansya ang sarili mo. Yun nga sabi nila, di ba, may memes na paano daw mag-saute ng sibuyas sa kabawang, ano ba ang dapat unahin? Ewan ko lang kung nakita ninyo sa Facebook. Pero doon ang sabi pala is, unahin daw muna yung sarili, hindi yung pag-saute ng garlic or ng onions. And that's right. Kasi among things that is happening around us, self-care is very important in dealing with the situation. Paano ba mag-self-care? So, yung physical condition natin. So, kung tayo is medyo chubby or cute, para maging okay yung physical condition natin, we need to keep ourselves active. Okay? So, para mabawas-bawasan yung fat sa ating katawan. Ano pa ba aside from physical condition sa self-care natin? Of course, we need um, to be acceptance or accept ourselves. Yun nga sabi kanina, para maging positive yung ating mental health is accept who you are. Next is pleasure. Paano ba itong pleasure sa self-care? So, for example, if you achieve little things or big, you need to have yourself reward. So, kung bili ka ng, let's say, ng ice cream, or magpa-load ka, so mag-go surf 50. Kumbaga, as simple as that is also a reward to ourselves. Kasi we need that in order for us to give ourselves reward for our hard work. Of course, self-care is also support. Support in what? Support of ourselves. Baga, supporting ourselves physically and mentally. And also self-slow down. Ano ba ng slow down? Yun, kapag pagod, it's okay to relax and magpahinga and to rest kasi it is our way na mag-recharge from yung mga na-use natin na energy. Of course, community. So, tumulong tayo sa mga nangailangan. So, for example, kung may nakita tayo, if mayroon tayong sobra na pagkain or madami tayong bigas, so pwede natin siyang i-donate sa mga taong nangangailangan. That is also part of self-care. So, next, curiosity and exploration. Paano ito? Sabihin, we need to explore other things like yung mga skills natin, ano ba yung pwede nating ma-develop. Like, for example, nauso yung planting, di ba yung plantito, plantita. So, exploration of the things na pwede pa nating ma-achieve despite of this pandemic. It doesn't mean na kapag mayroong COVID, ibig sabihin, wala na tayong time to explore other things about ourselves. Kasi though we have these uncertainties in these times, we should not forget that we need also to develop our skills na pwede nating um, ma-develop or pwede nating um, ma-find out na meron pa tayong hidden talent or skills na tinatago sa ating sarili. And that's part of our development or growth na tinatawag. Next part of self-care is our priorities. So, know your priorities. So, at this time, at your age, your priority is your education and also your family. So, aside from that, of course, your friends or your loved ones. So, family, your education, then your friends and loved ones. So, you need to manage that. Kung saan ba yung pina-priority mo, ano ba yung pinaka-importante sa'yo. Kapag na-manage mo yan, pag na-manage mo itong mga factors na ito, it will help you to balance your academics and your personal life. And that's part of your self-care towards yourself. Balancing your social and other aspects of your life. Next, give attention to yourself. So, kapag nararamdaman mo na medyo stress ka na, so, pahinga din. Pahinga din pag may time. Kapag nakapagpahinga na, so, balik tayo sa ating task. Then, choices. So, it's about time to choose yourself than others. So, prioritize now yourself than other people. Kasi, if you take care of yourself, um, kapag mahal mo na yung sarili mo, sa time na pwede ka rin magmahal ng iba, o di ba, may hugot tayo. Pero, in relation to our academics, kapag pinili mo yung sarili mo na tapusin yung pag-aaral, despite of this pandemic, diba, magkakaroon ka ng, at the end, makikita mo yung result na despite of this crisis na ginagawa natin is kaya naman pala kasi we have the choice or we have the choices in life. So, piliin mo yung mas makakabuti sa'yo. Next is kindness. So, despite of what we are facing right now, do not forget to be kind to others and also to yourself. If you are kind to others, be kind also to yourself. Yun nga, give yourself a reward every time it's either simple or big or small. So be kind to yourself. Give yourself a reward. Kasi kapag you are giving yourself a reward, mas gumaganda yung feeling mo towards yourself. And also, it boosts your self-confidence or self-esteem. Number three, ways on how to deal with stress or tips. Number three is use a planner. Ano ba itong planner? So, di ba marami ng memes sa Facebook na yung 2020 planner daw nila is hindi nila nagamit because of this COVID. Of course, kung sa planner mo is hindi siya achievable at this time, it's normal. Kasi di ba, may mga restriction tayo. Pero if you use your planner for your education, for example, time management of your things, know your priority. For example, from yung 8 hours, for example, 8 to 9, basa, reading, then 9 to 10, meron kayong Google Meet with your teacher or Zoom, then 10 to 11, exercise, then 11 to 12, lunch, tapos 12 to 1, rest. Then 1 to 30, klase ulit. Then 3 to 4 for other recreational activities. So nakita ninyo, you're able to organize your time wisely during 8 hours will help you achieve your goals in life. And it also make your time more productive. And it can give you um, productive and it can um, make you manage your time wisely throughout the day. So, maganda na magkaroon tayo ng planner at this point or in this time of crisis para ma-manage natin yung time natin wisely sa ating academics or ating personal life. So kapag wala doon sa time natin, ibig sabihin, wag muna natin siyang gawin. Hindi pa muna natin siya priority. Pero kapag nasama siya sa ating planner, na which is achievable at this time, so yun muna yung ating ipa-priority. Tapos next na naman yung So, always remember that yung planner nyo is keep it simple and make your planner work for you. So, keep it simple. Make it sure na yung sinusulat ninyo is achievable at this time. Kasi kapag hindi achievable, mag-frustrate tayo. So, for example, hindi siya achievable like yung sa planner mo is to travel around the world. So, remember, students, that at this point, medyo, though may mga travel na, pero may restriction pa rin. So, medyo hindi siya achievable at this moment. So, think of those things na pwede nyo i-include sa planner niyo to manage your time wisely. So, ano ba yung achievable at this moment? Of course, your classes, your homework, your assignments, ano bang time, or yung mga daily activities ninyo. So, pwede nyo yan siyang isulat sa planner ninyo. Okay, number 4, listen to your favorite music. So, sabi nila, or sabi na nabasa ko sa, or sabi ng teacher ko before, na listening to your favorite music makes you relax. And ito din yung ginagawa ko before na nagre-review ako. While studying, I play music. So, while listening, nare-relax yung mind ko. Kasi during study, ang dami-dami pumapasok sa isip natin. And nadidistract tayo. Pero kapag nakikinig tayo sa favorite music natin, mas nare-relax tayo. At kapag na-relax tayo, the more tayo naging focus doon sa ating binabasa, at the more natin naiintindihan. Pero yun nga, um, hindi tayo parehas. So, we are different from each other. Pero, let's say, kung hindi naman kayo nag-aaral, so you can play music or your favorite music to feel you relax. Okay, number 5, last is be kind to yourself and others. So, huwag ninyong pahirapan ang sarili ninyo. So, just enjoy the moment of having your online classes, or it's either modular or online. So, pag sabi natin be kind to yourself and others, do not forget to enjoy life despite of pandemic. So, choose yourself and be happy. So, have a positive outlook in life despite of despite of our situation. So, remember, students, na libre ang maging masaya. So, wag natin siyang ipagkait sa ating sarili. So, wag nating pahirapan yung ating sarili. So, accept lang natin kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa paligid natin. Embrace the new normal. Yun nga ang sabi sa balita. So, kasi kapag in-embrace natin yung new normal na ito, it will help us adapt, okay, in the situation. Kasi pag in-accept natin or inculcate natin sa ating isip, okay, na ito na yung new normal, na wala munang face-to-face, there are restrictions, okay, sa movement and other things na ginagawa natin in the old normal, hindi pa ngayon. So kapag in-accept natin yon, mas madali sa ating mag-adjust sa situation na ating ini-experience. So it will be hard for us at this moment, pero hindi natin na malayan na oo, no, na-accept ko na pala yung things na hindi ko na-accept before. Like, di ba, I know na lahat tayo are stressed during March, April, pero ano ng months ngayon, di ba, 10 months na ba? Or let's say 6 months or 8 months na tayong um, ganito yung ating way of living. So, hindi natin namamalayan, pero unti-unti na natin ina-accept. At kapag ina-accept natin, is magaan lang yung ways natin in coping with the situation of this uncertain situation. Kasi hindi natin alam kung this December pa or next year magiging okay ang lahat. So, while hindi natin alam, there is uncertainties. So, we need to accept it and be kind to others and to ourselves. Okay, so yun nga, happiness is enjoying the little things in life. So enjoy your online class and modules. Kasi this is our way of coping with stress. Yun nga, sabi nga doon sa isang quote na fake it till you make it. So kung hindi ka masaya, i-fake mo yung sarili mo na maging masaya. Kasi later on, kapag iniisip mo sa sarili mo na masaya ka, later on, na-accept mo din, ay, oo nga, no, nagiging masaya na din ako kahit papaano. So, there is this what we call um, um, changes kapag you think to yourself that you are happy, of course, maging happy ka. Yun nga, sabi nga, what the mind perceive, our body will follow. So remember that our mind is the one who is controlling our body. So what you think is what you are, or it will be probably na mangyayari. So if you think to be happy, okay, it will radiate to your face and to your body. So ano yung pagiging happy outlook mo in life. So sabi nga sa quote, enjoy little things in life. Hindi kailangan magarbo, hindi kailangan um, malaki. Okay? Little things, simple things. For example, you got, kahit hindi perfect, but you got 5 mistakes out of 50, 45. So, enjoy it. Be happy. Because hindi naman lahat nakakuha ng 45 out of 50. Kumbaga, kahit hindi mo na-reach yung perfect score, enjoy it and be happy with the scores na nakuha mo. Kasi this will help you calm and relax. And kapag hindi mo na-hit yung target mo, sabihin there's always a next time for it. So next time, kung gusto mo maging perfect or ma-hit mo yung perfect score, so do more extra effort or time to make it. Pero do not forget to enjoy while having the online classes or modules. Kasi kapag nag enjoy tayo sa ginagawa natin, mas magaan nating napo-pop up yung mga things na yung mga things na binibigay or task sa atin ng ating teacher or ng ating parents. Kung sa mga gawaing bahay, so accept it. Just accept the fact na ito muna temporarily. Anyway, all these things happening around us are all temporary. So, hindi natin alam until when, pero these are just temporary. So, maybe next year, babalik din tayo sa old normal na ating kinagisnan. So, just be positive towards yourself and also to others and build resiliency to yourself that there is always hope and always think that help is everywhere and help is accessible. So if you have questions regarding my presentations, so nandito yung aking Gmail account. So jmagdaraog011@gmail.com. So kung may mga questions kayo regarding my presentation, you can email me. Then kapag natanggap ko, so I will reply to your questions or clarifications. So have a nice day, everyone, and good luck, and thank